Greetings, fine people of the universe and beyond. It is your main man, Thomas Fuel, or the Classy Hoosier, whatever you want to call me. And today we are going to take a southern route on my bike, the Bianchi 928 Carbon. I think it starts with a C. I bought off some rich dude that used to run F2 race cars, and like he was out in Godfrey. I think he wrote code for Atari games and stuff like that. Anyway, this thing was collecting dust in his garage, and I just purchased it recently, so now I think I'm like a Pee Wee Herman or professional cyclist over here. Anyway, I'm going to take a southern route on my bike today, and we're going to see some, I guess, old-timey stuff and really stick it to the auto and oil lobby today by cycling. You got to do it. Anyway, I'll be periodically stopping. I don't have like a fancy GoPro or anything, but I do have a specialized helmet on because I'm special. Anyway, I'll stop, see the sights on the southern route. I do it all the time. Peace. So I like to call this the intersection of stupidity. The Chippewa-Watson branch off intersection, whatever you'd like to call it. So as you can see, we're looking at Donut Drive-In right now, a place to get coffee. Right behind it, 7 Brew, a place to get coffee, auto-dependent coffee, drive-through. Behind 7 Brew is a Starbucks. On this side of the road, you got Panera. And as we go down, we have the Green Light Dispensary, which everybody seems to go in nose first and back out. So I would definitely dismount here if you plan on cycling this area. The cars will always win, and you will not go without coffee. This is the old St. Louis Hills. Fancy. Kind of like a fancier neighborhood on the south side, but that's not looking too fancy. I guess somebody was having too much fun a couple nights ago or something. Poor guy, anyway. So, I want to say Stan Musial lived in these as he had gotten older, which is pretty cool. Well, anyway, this is St. Louis Hills. Kind of boring. This is 4058 Loughborough. And this guy's got really good local honey. Good dude. Been in contact with him. And we are about to embark on the beautiful, the scenic Carondelet Park. Hold on to your seats, folks. Carondelet Park, 1875. A jewel of South St. Louis. As you can see, they put up the fencing barrier stuff because there were a lot of parties going on after 10 p.m. in the park. You know, a lot of sideshow type, donut type things. So, yeah, put up the gates. Anyway, this is Carondelet Park. We're getting risky over here, and we're as you can hear, the cicadas. I haven't really heard them much this year on the south side. They've been talking about them on the news, and it's electric. Boogie woogie. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Anyway, lakeside. There's some Carondelet action. I'm not going to fall off my bike today, so getting off. Little known secret on the east end of Carondelet. You can come and get mulch for your front yard. As you can see, there's 2 people doing that over there. I believe a lot of this comes out of the green waste dumpsters. Shout out to St. Louis Refuse. I hear they've been going through a lot as far as agreements with the city, so we really appreciate refuse here in the city. Thank you guys for keeping the alleys clean. Seen you guys hard at work many times. So yes, this is get you some of that mulch. When I lived in Jeffco, they used to call me Mulch Heave. Mulch Heave Johnson. I tell you what, I used to heave that mulch all day. When I lived out in Farmington, they used to call me Sod Heave because I'd be heaving that sod all day. Anyway, this is the iconic South Broadway track, if you will. I mean, got some fun over there. And anytime you see butt ice, it's a good indicator you might be on the track. Anyway. And there she is in all her glory. The mighty Mississippi River. Looks up today. This is the vacant St. Alexius Hospital, as you can see. It's a pretty big piece of property. And there you go. Definitely saw people wandering around the catwalk. And my story here is one day I was just walking around here, and you know, when tweakers get into something, they claim it as their own territory. Let that be a lesson and a good rule of thumb. I highly recommend not entering this place. So people got shot at the old Cleveland. So urban exploring. So start talking with the guy. He's like, oh yeah, there's a cadaver baby on a certain level. You know, it's actually, we kind of had like a thing going on where kind of a rapport. So then I went up through the entrance just to check out graffiti. And then he comes roasting up there. And his girl was in there. They were pulling whatever metal they could out of here. So it was theirs. You know, they were protecting what was theirs. So yes, I highly recommend maybe staying out of here. And asbestos. All these old buildings have asbestos. But yes, here we go again. Here is your St. Alexius Lutheran Hospital. Maybe turn it into housing or something. I don't know. Do something. This is the famous, there's a picture of Roy Orbison right over there. This is the old famous retail district, Cherokee Street. And pretty cool, there's some new life coming into this, you know. Carrillo. I can't read it from here. But yes, this is, if you're in St. Louis and you're in need of Mexican food, this is where you go, for sure. It's the best. Anyway, Cherokee. Some Cherokee action. Ben Gathard, folks.
What's up?
Eating some tacos today, I suppose. How you doing today, Ben? Give us a little something for the camera.
Yeah, you gotta come down to El Torito's, get some tacos. They're fantastic.
Yum, yum. All right. Love Bank Park was constructed early this summer on Cherokee Street. And it's good for the community. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I get out of your way. Yeah. Give people something to do. Play basketball. There it is. We're currently on South Durand at the new Kenny's Upstairs Lounge. This was the discotheque of the South Side, the Upstairs Lounge. Lots of fun happened. You know, you would go up these steps, go up the stairs, and then hang out on the top. No, it's got a Mexican restaurant on the bottom, and there's still a lounge upstairs, but I think it's a lot more tame than it used to be. Big sound system, big unce. Lots of fun. You go there, no dress code, no nothing. You can go in there however you woke up. Anyway, the Upstairs Lounge, iconic. And that was the southern route. Now, take in mind, I was out there about noon, and that's when all, the degenerates start getting up. That's when they, have to go get that Bud Ice in them. So I had one idiot on South Broadway kind of speeding up behind me and kind of laughing when I look back at him. It's like, all right, grow up. Once again, cars feeding the narcissistic behavior in this country. Me. It's my video game. But anyway, I'll save that for another story. So yes, that was the trip on the old Bianchi. I think I'm getting a new saddle this afternoon. So, woo! Anyway, bike, public transit, walk, less headaches. Anyway, Classy Hoosier Southern Route. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Check out Mandy Hops, because she is the one on YouTube out in Vegas, because she is the one that told me to start this whole YouTube thing up. I don't know how interesting it's going to be, because I'm really not that interesting. Peace.